Welcome back to another Kingshot video. In this video, I'm going to break down the bear trap event and how you and your alliance can maximize your damage for maximum rewards. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, we've got a few minutes left before it goes live. I am going to set my preset formations, and how I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to occupy some ground here. So I'm going to preset my joining one because there are some stronger people in the alliance. So I'm going to preset my joining one to have 10% infantry, 10% cavalry, and 80% archers. And that's archers is going to do the most damage because the bear is not an opponent that attacks you. It's not anything you have to worry about defense. It's clearly do as much damage as you can. So I'm going to prioritize archers for my main joining rally, where I'm going to join somebody who I'm hopefully going to be doing the most damage possible. So I'm going to save this as 2, and then I'm going to deploy them out so they occupy space and they're no longer in my kind of ability to use. Then I'm going to go to occupy more land, and now it's only using the troops I have remaining. I'm going to set my leading march, which is usually this one here, and I'm going to balance again. I'm going to do as many archers as possible, which is only 24%, and then I'm going to do again 10% infantry. People have played around with less, but some people feel like if you go less than 10%, if you only do 5, or if you don't do any infantry or any cavalry, then you don't do as much damage. So then I'm going to confirm this percentage split, and then I'm going to save this as my leading rally, and I'm not going to deploy that. And then the next rally I'm going to use, I'll just show you what I would do is I would just clear out my heroes, and we're going to talk about why. This is important. I'm going to select specifically Yan Wu, and then I'm just going to put in as many heroes as many troops as I can for that. Now, the joiners and the leaders have sort of different rules. When you're leading a rally, you want to make it as strong as possible. Let's get these guys back before the event starts. So when you're leading a rally, you want to join with your strongest team because the leader's stats are what go towards the damage for everyone. So if you are brand new, you have a ton of troops, but no research, no gear, nothing, no governor gear, no charms, nothing that increases your stats. When you join someone's rally, the leader's stats, if they're a big whale, all of the stuff that they have built up is going to contribute to your troops' damage. Now, their heroes that they choose, all 3 of them are going to matter. Whereas with a joiners, the only thing the joiner contributes to a rally is the first hero's first skill. And what I mean by that is when you look at a hero here, the first skill on the expedition side is what goes to the rally. So you can contribute with Chenko lethality of 25% if you have that skill maxed. Lethality is the most important, or it's believed to be the most important for damage for the mechanics in this game. So you want to make sure you're contributing as much lethality as possible. And so here the bear has triggered. Let's see here, Tyson is the one I want to join. So I'm going to select my preset 2, and then I'm going to lead my rally, doing this in the order that I had preset them so I know that I'm sending the right troops in the right places. And then I'm just going to let's join Hungry Wolf here, clear them out, pop in Yan Wu because it'll do some lethality, send those troops, and then if whatever I have left I can send as well. But what I want to do, because the hero again that you send matters. If I send Gordon, I have his skill maxed out, but that's a defensive skill. It's not going to boost damage at all. None of these heroes are going to do a whole lot for boosting damage, and so I'm going to leave it blank and just send my troops. And so my troops are going to go do damage, and it's going to be contributed to my score. But the reason I'm getting rid of let's claim that there. Don't like that sitting maxed out. The reason I'm getting rid of all my heroes and why you're going to want to do that too is if somebody has Chenko with a level 4 skill and they join the rally, and then you join the rally after, say with Gordon with a level 5 skill, your level 5 skill is going to supersede the level 4, and it's going to knock Chenko out. So instead of getting 25% lethality, you're going to boost health. How nice is that? You're going to boost health for a rally that is not defensive in nature at all. So you're taking damage away from you and everyone else. The next thing that's important is you want to manage your rally because not everybody is paying attention to those factors. So you're going to go into your own rally, and you're going to click on this yellow button in the top corner there. And you're going to look down and you're going to see all I have actually being contributed to my rally right now is one Chenko buff, level 5, so that's awesome. Everyone else has been smart and joined with no heroes because maybe they already sent out their heroes with the lethality buffs. So in this situation, any other offensive skill could benefit the rally. But you need to also be aware of what types will stack and what will not. So I have Chenko in my rally. So I lead my rally with, sorry, not Chenko. I lead my rally with Jabel. Now Jabel has a chance-based buff. We're going to pull that up. Her first skill is a chance base. The chance-based skills do not stack. So anyone who puts Jabel in their first slot when they join my rally, it's a wasted slot because it doesn't add anything because I'm already applying that chance. If it is not a chance base, but something like lethality up or attack up. I think this one is damage taken down. But if it was swapped, it was damage up. If this was the one that was first, then that would be a good one to lead with. Someone like, I think Marlin, this is also a chance up. So if somebody joined with Marlin in my rally, as their lead champion. It's not lethality, but it is damage increase, and I don't have Marlin in my rally, so one of these heroes could contribute that benefit. And so it is selective what other heroes you might want to add, but to be safe, it's best to stick with Amadeus, Chenko, and Yanwu, because they have the lethality buffs, and that's going to be the biggest benefit for your team. And I might as well just upgrade her skill there so that we're contributing some extra lethality to the rallies. So now we're waiting for these rallies to queue up and go. I'm going to check back in on mine. It doesn't look like anyone new has joined, unfortunately. I'm actually going to pop over to my alt account here, and that is going to allow me to jump into my own rally with my Chenko. So that's going to give my rally a boost since nobody else has joined with Chenko. Everyone's going for the bigger boy rallies, which is fine. That's good. It increases damage for everyone. It just didn't really work out for me to show you how to manage your rallies. So maybe we'll see in the next one what happens. I can also pull up here. Let's take a look at Tyson's. So we can look here and see what buffs are contributing to him. So he's got 3 level 5 Chenkos and a level 5 Yanwu. So all of those are lethality, which is excellent. And we can look through here. It seems like everybody is joining appropriately. Now, another thing to do as a team, look at all these lethality buffs. Only 4 of those count. Only 4 of those matter. So what would have been better is if somebody saw, hey, there's already 4 Chenkos or Yanwus in there. 4 of these people could have left out their lethality buffing champion and put it in another rally to spread out the damage, because they're not benefiting anyone in this rally. It's not doing any more damage to have 8 of them. It's only going to help having up to 4. Let's take a look over at this rally here and see. It looks like everyone's doing pretty good with their joining. This one's got 4 of the correct buff styles. Let's see if there's anyone that has made a mistake. Here, we don't want this. Demolition Expert, that's not helping the rally. Now, it's not withholding anything from the rally since there are no more skills being contributed. If this was knocking down this skill, for example, say there was 3 of these in the rally, and only 2 of them would fit in these 4 slots because this buff is being knocking it down because it takes preference. So did the rallies go off? There we go. So now we're going to watch and we're going to see again another set and see how we do. We're all returning here. Let's see. Did Tyson set up again? He did. I'm going to set in my joining troops. I'm going to set out my rally lead troops. And then I'm going to join another one. Let's just join a quicker one here. Throw in my Yanwu. And I don't think those will make the trip. Wait, did that not go? Yanwu. Deploy. Oh, it exceeds the limit. Whatever. Let's just... sorry, this is detracting from the video, but we'll get that out there. There we go. Troops are all out. Now we'll take a look at the damage report. So Tyson's rally, holy smacks, that did a lot of damage because, well, obviously he's a whale. But he had 4 level 5 buffs in there, and then all the joiners did so much extra damage because of that. In Hungry Wolf's rally, Tyson still did a lot of damage. In my rally, even with all my cavalry, I did over 2 million, which is nice. And then Silently Deadly, that's my alt account. He's got not much to show for it, but because I joined a rally that was stronger, he did a lot of damage. And that was just kind of the extra rally. So let's take a peek now back at these rallies again and see if there's any rally management that needs to be done. Starting over here with Tyson, let's take a peek. Looks like all is good there. And so we'll see if people overfill it. There's somebody joined with Gordon, but they must not have their skill too high. So the preference for which skills apply to the rally is number 1 based on level. Anytime there's a higher level skill, it will supersede and it will go into the slot. After that, let's say only level 4 skills are placed, then the ones that are placed first, based on who joins the rally first, those are what are going to stick. So let's go check out mine now. We've got a Chenko and 2 Yanwus, level 3, so that's nice. Did someone else just join? It looks like mine's full, so I can't even go join but see, look, we've got Gordon in there. So I don't want that because that's taking up a spot that somebody could be putting actual bonus. So I'm going to remove him. I'm going to quickly pop over to my alt again, and I'm going to toss in mine. And now we're going to peek out, and usually I would join more rallies with my alt, but for the sake of the video, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. So we're going to pop out and we're going to go take a peek back at my rally here, and we're going to see now I've got 2 Chenkos and 2 Yanwu. So as long as somebody doesn't join with a different level 4 buff, this is going to stay the same, and they can't join again anymore because my rally is max. So I know that I'm safe on this rally. And then, we can take a peek at other rallies. We already saw this one. Let's go see Hungry Wolf. And I hope that this is helpful, seeing how you can kind of balance your troops and balance your heroes. And again, if, for example, you want to join a rally, but you don't have any more heroes like that, like Yanwu or Chenko, you would just go to join, you'd clear out those heroes and just send troops. Please, please, please don't send Gordon. Don't send a hero that is going to potentially take away damage from your team. That is like the number 1 thing you need to know about Bear Trap, is just sending the right heroes depending on whether you're leading or joining. And in some cases, not sending heroes at all. Now, I don't want this video to get too long. We're not going to watch the entirety of Bear Trap, but maybe we'll wait and see some of these damage reports again. Hopefully my rally will do more damage this time because I think we have more lethality buffs in this round. And we'll see. I think Tyson's might do a little bit less because there's a level 4 buff instead of 4 level 5s. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments kind of what questions you have, if anything didn't make sense, if anything of this was new to you that you just recently learned. Let's just pop. See here, I'm just gonna clear out heroes, and then throw in some troops, and for this one as well. I think I have Yanwu still, so I'll just grab Yanwu, throw in some troops. So it really helps if you set your presets ahead of time. It makes it so much quicker to join, less risk of you messing up and sending a hero that needs to be kicked out. And if you are a big rally leader for your team, you definitely want to do your rally management and go in, check out your rally, see who's joined and what buffs are being applied. And then if somebody is joining with something that is taking away damage from you and your team, get rid of them. You go here, you hit the red subtraction button on the left side of whichever player has the champion or hero that is taking away potentially beneficial buffs. And that's how you do it. There goes Tyson's attack. Let's see. A pretty good attack there. A little bit less than last time, like we thought. And where's mine going in? There it is, just now landed. I don't know if that was more. 2.4. Let's see. Just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, a little bit more, because I had a little bit more lethality buff there. And then the other one I joined, this was just some extra troops I was sending out. So we got to look for Tyson's rally again. Hit our preset 2. Drop those troops in. That looked funny. Why did that look funny? I don't know. And then we go to the bear. I can't see it. Where is the bear? There it is. Hit our preset 3, drop those troops in, and then just find another rally to join. This one's going to go out pretty quickly, and it's not full, so let's just fill it up. And that goes all my troops. And that's it for this video. So I hope that this was helpful. Let me know in the comments any thoughts, questions, any other videos, tips, and tricks you'd like to see. And I hope to see it in the next one.